welcome to another English Sparkling with Tweedy video. Once again, trying to bring you an on-location video. I'm here at what is without a doubt my single favourite vineyard in England, and let's be honest, all of existence. Beautiful Breaky Bottom here in the South Downs. And there we go, the hallowed gateway leading to Breaky Bottom. That old farmhouse and the winery down there, I think it's a converted barn, has been turned into the winery. Over to the left here, I think they are the Cuvée Blanc vines, and I believe over to the right are the Pinot Noir and the Chardonnay. The one time I helped with the harvest, I was over there in the vines that are over on the left hand side, and I think I recall that was Cuvée Blanc. It was definitely white, it was either the Cuvée or the Chardonnay. I'm up in this field, lovely bit of open access land. The grass isn't too long here. Just going to find a flat-ish spot. I have an ice bucket that I've lugged all the way here. Bottle of Breaky Bottom, hopefully by now nicely chilled. And beneath me, the vineyard, the winery laid out. I think, as I say, I'm at the Pinot Noir end of the vineyard. And fittingly, this is the Blanc de Noirs that I have featured a few times on English Sparkling with Tweedy from 2018. That amazing yield year, that fantastic vintage for English wines, particularly for Breaky Bottom, with this beautiful view of my favourite vineyard. Should we open this up? Hope this is nicely chilled by now. It feels pretty cold, should be all right. There was plenty of ice in there. Here we go, try and keep it quiet so as not to disturb the sheep. It doesn't get much better than this. I have the vines over my shoulder. And I was in the vineyard this year, not picking these grapes, at the other end of the vineyard, helping to harvest at least some of the grapes from the vineyard in 2018, that incredible year. The weather didn't feel particularly incredible by the time we got round to early October when we were harvesting. It was quite a damp day, as I remember, but the grapes off the vine were spectacular. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so vibrant and full of life. Stone fruit, hedgerow fruit. It just tastes of England. It tastes of this landscape because it's come from this landscape that I'm in right now. There were already people picking blackberries by the side of the road heading out of southeast. Amazingly, completely different fruit. Pinot Noir has somehow captured those essences of the English countryside. I get blackberries and plums and bullaces and damsons. And really sophisticated, really slick, really elegant, full of zing. Vivacious, lively, wonderful. It's just absolutely amazing stuff. It's going to survey the view so you can enjoy what I'm enjoying here up above Breaky Bottom. I thought it would be fun to see how effective my silly portable wine bucket setup is in terms of chilling the wine. So the wine came from the Harvey's Brewery shop. It was just on the shelf, it wasn't in the fridge there at all, and it would have had an hour or so in that ice bucket now. But that, to me, is down at a very respectable 9.6 degrees, 9.3 even, wow. A few facts about the vineyard while I'm here. They are this year celebrating their 50th anniversary. Peter Hall, the winemaker, owner, the vigneron at Breaky Bottom, has been here for 50 years, since 1974. Started making still wines, and some period of time ago moved, as much of the English wine industry did, to sparkling wine in the champagne method. He has a plot of 6 acres here. You can see pretty much all of it laid out before me. Some of it is Cuvée Blanc, and that is still a carryover from that time when he was making still wines, and some, I believe the plots over to this side, are Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, the traditional champagne grapes. Maybe with a glass in hand, I can talk a little bit about what makes Breaky Bottom so special. Breaky Bottom has defied convention on many fronts. First of all, the size of the vineyard, just 6 acres. It's usually said in England that you should avoid planting your vines too close to the sea because that tends to mean cooler temperatures, more risk of high winds that can damage the vines, and yet here we are, we're only a couple of miles from the sea. Classic in the Northern Hemisphere advice for would-be viticulturists is that you should have south-facing slopes. Again, here I think they're actually slightly north-facing, and yet this Breaky Bottom is held in incredibly high regard in the English wine industry. Cheers. Cheers to Breaky Bottom. Cheers to 50 years. I've had an absolutely delightful time sitting here overlooking Breaky Bottom vineyard, one of my favourite places in the world. Definitely my favourite vineyard in the world. The wine was spectacular. I hope that's been interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.